Hello, this is Raptor 11, and sadly this isn't Shooter Sunday, but guess what? This doesn't look like Battlefield Bad Company 2 down, does it? This is actually the beta. I've got early access, so I'm going to give you my first impressions. So to start off the game, this is actually on the defense point of view, and as you can see, I'm bobbing up and down like some sort of jumping bean. So there's obviously some missions to get, and now it feels like I'm in the floating mountains of Pandora for some reason. So there's lots of issues with this beta currently. On the PS3 side, I think it's basically an alpha. So I've seen some goofy stuff. Later on, I'll probably put a new video up just to show you how many weird, crazy things have happened. So anyway, I'm just going to give you a breakdown, some analysis of some of my gameplay here. First of all, it takes a long time to actually get used to the weapons. The recoil is like just retarded. Unless, well, yeah, the recoil's amazingly difficult to control. I've even got a heavy barrel on to compensate for this, and it's still annoying. So I'm just defusing A, and sadly this guy gets shot. So I'm just going to man up and do it completely. So it takes a while to level up until you get, you know, the add-ons on your gun. Well done. I've at least had all the remaining bullets in my gun weapon to finish that guy off. So you've got to get used to like crazy recoil first, and then after a while you'll have your new equipment for the gun, whether it be a heavy barrel or foregrip, whatever. Oh, usually scopes as well are usually first. So you've got to go through about 6-ish levels until you get something like, look, that was recoil, burst fire as well. So I'm not sure if burst fire actually is the same anymore. Usually burst fire would have worked, but it doesn't look like that now. So there's lots of things that I'm just a bit iffy about, of whether it's supposed to be like that or not, because that looks like it might as well have just, you know, gone fully auto on that guy. So I'm just speeding some boring areas up. I noticed get shot. Take that guy. What I like about this is suppression assist. Makes it very realistic. Later on you'll probably see me get all blurry and stuff. That's when you've been suppressed and it's harder to shoot, and your recoil's a lot greater whilst you're under suppression. So it makes what's it? This is not the support class. Is it the support class? The MG class basically. It's very valuable, but the MG guns are awful. You have to have them bipodded down if you want to use them, because the recoil and just normal on a normal MG, if you're not bipodded, is I don't even. You just want to start aiming at Mars. It seems, you know, one shot you were looking into space. It's too much. What I'm doing here was a bit stupid. I wanted to be like all dramatic and save that guy. I knew there were people over there fighting, so I thought I might have to stop it happening. So come here, look at A, being fired at, just burst firing. It doesn't really do much. I know I'm on like what, 8%, so thermo medipack down. The assault is different on this now. The assault is now like medic, but with an assault rifle, so pretty good. And now the old medic is not actually medic, it's support. Support, and now has the MG, heavy machine guns, which is pretty nice. It's how it you know, should have been originally, like in Battlefield 2, just like Battlefield 2. This guy just gets picked up nicely. Notice how most of the time I'm pressing selects and marking them before I shoot. You just got to do that, guys. Or when you're dying, just spam select as well. Your thumb should be big enough on the PS3 to actually hold onto the left stick and press select at the same time. It's very important you do this, because you've got hardly any UAV. No, when you shoot, you don't really come up. Did you see him there? Did you see that guy? Yeah, I'm just about to get knifed any second now. And that ends my 7-kill flawless that I thought I was going to keep through the game. Anyway, as I was saying, press select, mark people down, because when you fire, it doesn't really come up on the minimap that, you know, the opponent has fired. So you can just keep suppressive fire down as well. It's really important you do this sort of stuff. Mark people and just try and suppress them. Just keep people back. I do something really stupid. I thought there was nobody here, and then there's just, oh look, 2 guys. And then I can't hit this guy, and then I die from the other guy. And there's another guy in front of me as well, so there was just an array of people around. So we'll ignore that. I don't really like the assault class guns. This is where I'm at. The Spec Ops engineer. Man, this gun. This gun. It's hard to get used to, but once you start putting all the stuff on, and later you get a laser sight for it, just becomes amazing. In this game, I get it for the laser sight for the second time, because, you know, of course, the servers the first time just went, no, you know, we're just going to close down the middle of your game. You know, you're doing really well, but no. So there are some server issues, but, you know, you don't really see them. You do get random freezing, though. You definitely do get random freezing, and it seems to be the friends list again, as usual for most things. It's always the friends list. There's a grenade that comes here now. I'm like, well, I think he might be coming soon, so I'll just throw this grenade. That'll hopefully back him off a little bit, so I'll wait for a bit. He's not come. I'll wait a few seconds more, and there he is again. But I just didn't have the proper aim, like a proper scrub that I am. And there's a guy crawling on his belly, which is always nice to see. So I get a random revive. I was like, yes, this is what we need. This is a good position because you can stop people like this. It's corner camping in a way, yes, but you've got, as you can see, these 2 doorways straight through onto the other side, you know, through the train. So that's a nice position for you guys. And you can also, as you saw before, I shot the lights from the adjacent corridor, so you can always shoot there. So I'm just marking the territory a bit, just camping a little bit. You've got to camp in this. It's how you play. I thought I got that guy. Apparently I probably did, but then there's a guy behind us. Now this guy is one crafty bastard. He's the only guy in the team that probably can kill me. There are other people randomly, so I'm charging at B from spawn. Throw a grenade, it bounces down. I'm like, gay. Well, I think I just marked the guy, or the squad spawns me. Defusing the bomb. Can you see him? Can you see him? Yeah, on the floor. I did not see it. That gun was completely in the way whilst I was doing that. I was doing some dodging as well and everything. I just couldn't see him until it was too late. So that peeved me off a little bit. But somehow, my team are pro and save it. I don't know how. I thought we lost that one definitely, but apparently we've kept it. So good work, teammates. These teammates are actually some of the best ones I had. And there was this other guy in the game beforehand. He was amazing, but he wasn't in this game, sadly. And in the game beforehand, we won that game like 5 minutes. We all just charged in and just absolutely destroyed them. There was no problem. So I think what they're trying to do with this variant is really push for communication and, you know, team communication and all that sort of stuff. But the problem is, on the PS3, no one has a mic. As you saw, we had like ages work go in the first rush area. Some guy was talking, wasn't even, you know, calling out anything. He's gone now. So, you know, what use was that person? A lot of the people that have a mic and play only playing to talk to their friends, and they never do call outs or anything. I throw a grenade there thinking, right, I could hopefully stall him a moment, you know, hopefully he wouldn't rush in. Apparently he rushed in. So, you know, what, you know, it's a bad play on his part to do that, because, you know, there could have been like, you know, 3 other people behind me, so he would have been floored immediately. So, you know, don't rush in like that. It only works in that situation because I think he probably, I don't know, probably knew there was only one, maybe, I don't know, I'm unsure. Let's get a kill assist here of retarded amounts. Get a few kill assists, that would have been nice to have actually my kills. Completely miss firing, as usual, you know. I have that problem sometimes, I'm just too trigger happy, so just running through. I'm deciding whether to go down here or not. So now I'm running through the main corridor, but this is the middle corridor. This is usually a good place, but no one was really going for it because they all wanted to go for B. So this is on the right hand side corridor. Pick this guy up, get promoted, and get something called flank in a second. I have no idea what flank is. No idea. If you guys could tell me what flank is, that would be amazing. Now, yeah, I shouldn't have jumped over. I knew the second I did it, I was just like, I'm going to die on time, and it happened. But, you know, these things, you start to learn. So it's all important in the end, as long as you start learning. Get a lucky spawn, that guy does a matrix backflip. I thought they were coming up here from some time, and they start to do. So, good job, I've stopped that flank from behind. So I'm thinking maybe there's still more, you know, maybe the squad has spawned on them slightly. I find nothing. And there's some guy trying to say Allah, maybe, I don't know. At least do some call-outs, mate. And that guy was so lucky that he turned around, like, to look at me at that specific time. And I die again. Put a spawn. And die again. Because the guy's literally just looking at it. But then I spawn luckily, and I'm getting the defuse to help the team. So I got 2 defusers this round, but for 2 lives, maybe 3 lives, probably not worth it. But still, points are points. You just got to go for them. So I'm just staying here, making sure they don't flank round here, because my teammates all down here, looking at that area, and like some of them die. So I'm like, oh fine, I'll have to look down here. So throw a nade down. See, there's nothing. Go back up. Look down here. Nothing down here again. See that? I think it got hit marker, so I'm back down here to try and finish people off. Now here, where I'm about to be, is a good place, except for, you know, if they're attacking this way, because I can just get people like this. But it's very bad, if I can show you. See on the right hand side there, there's a little doorway, open doorway that you can see through. And look, there's actually someone there that could probably shoot at me. He could have shot me, but he didn't. And I get another kill assist of, you know, gargantuan proportions. It's not happy. I'm not happy when I get that. You know, I've like, you put so much work in. You put like 5 bullets in a guy. It's not dead. It's annoying. So I'm just gonna charge down here. Charge down the middle. We've only got 25, or was it 27 kills to do, so it's like, yeah, why not? Let's just go for it. We can easily take them on. Go down here. See, no one's flanking down here. That's a bad decision of them. They should have started to flank. They were too mindseted on just funneling down that one area on the left hand side, which is, I would say, the easiest way to get funneled down on. This area, I would say, is actually easier to get through, because there's not much cover for the defensive side to actually shoot at you, you know. So I would say this is actually the area you should be going down, or this corridor, this main corridor, if you can get there. I get a little bit unlucky on my shots there, so I'm just spraying down. I've got a support behind me, giving me ammo. Well, I thought I did. So as long as I do that, I see this guy here. Just luckily, spider sense went off. Sadly, he gets that guy, and just like, well, I get an adventure ribbon, so it's all fair. So I knew these guys would be coming back, and obviously one did. And then I think, well, if that one's gone there, this one's gone this way, and of course he did. Very predictable. So that stops their flank again. So my flank countered their flank very nicely by 3 people. So I was pretty happy with that. That was good thing for me to do. I see this guy up here, I think. Do some spotting. Or don't. I know these people here, but I can't really do much, so just fire some bullets, hopefully distract them a bit. Here's the guy. There he is, can you see him just there? Make sure you spot, just not off chance he just wanders off into another, one of these long corridors and dies again. For some reason my bullets just don't hit that guy and I die, sadly. But I'll get the combat efficiency pin, which is always good. It's always good to have these ribbons and pins. Make sure at the end, when you have a load of them, it makes you feel proud. So respawn again and like 7. Well, let's just rape him, shall we? Just absolutely charge down their face. So thinking there's someone there, maybe not. Just fire. They won't know you're really there that much if you're behind cover like I was, or so far behind. See B's getting taken. I'm like, well, I better stop that, because I think even if they have no tickets left and they've got a bomb plant, you know, they actually get the bomb plant off, strangely. And in this, the bomb plant, to plant the bomb and defuse the bomb, it just takes seconds. It's so fast. It's so much longer than it has been than ever before, really. I feel in my previous battlefield. See this guy just crawling around like a noob, just obviously completely pinned down, and that's that. And unlike Battlefield Bad Company 2, your team won, not lost, they won. So as you can see, I'm only like, what, 3 points, 2 points behind? From the top, that's disappointing. But I did have the best kill death ratio. So all is good. Get promoting, get some flank, whatever that is. That's probably, I don't know, maybe a skill of some sort. I'll test that out after this to see what it's like. And look at all, just tons of points you just get. Yeah, have more points, and it's like, it's very cool GUI, I have to say. Everything's nice and flashy and like, anyway, if you could give me a like and maybe a favourite just to get this going out, saying, hey, this guy's got some good analysis of the Battlefield Beta, that'd be really good. And as always, please subscribe. Peace.